Hey guys, Ram here, and welcome to my first Madden video in a long ass time. So today's game is gonna be Los Angeles Rams versus the Los Angeles Chargers. So let's dive right in. SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles, California, home to the Los Angeles Rams and Chargers.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Los Angeles Rams, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 23.
Man, I wish this roster was up to date.
Coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Los Angeles Chargers and their Southern California rivals, the Los Angeles Rams. To the NFL.
That's why he had that many passes in the 2022 season. And then there's Sean McVay.
It may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
We go from SoFi Stadium. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
38 touchdowns and only 15 interceptions.
And most entertaining passers. He's locked and loaded on every snap, and the second he sees an opening, the ball's soaring downfield. You've got to be on your A game at all times against him. The second you slip up, he's liable to burn you.
Okay.
Herbert going to go to the air right away.
Already intercepted.
It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
God, I miss him being on our roster.
Wow, just one snap in, partner. The complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
So the Rams in great position here as they get things started. Leading the charge at quarterback, the former Georgia Bulldog, Matthew Stafford.
And what he's thinking about right now is first down, let's find a way to make a big play. Because when you get a sudden change situation and that defense has to rush onto the field unexpectedly, you might catch them having a defensive breakdown or not quite prepared.
And it was really sudden after the first play picked off. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Alright, let's see. Let's go.
After the interception, here's Stafford.
Yes!
That'll be caught. It's caught.
First and goal, Rams.
Inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 23 yards on the play.
Move those chains.
The way they're moving the ball down the field, they had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll run here with Akers.
And yes, here he did. Touchdown Rams.
Cam Akers, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Rams use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Extra point by Gain is
That was actually really good. Flick.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others.
Let's see if pressure can force the pick.
Dial up some of those plays.
And nope, it did not.
And get your offense moving.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
Oh.
Complete to Palmer. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Well, Bart, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about
guess no fumbles.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the 17.
Sacked by Leonard Floyd. I wish he was still on our roster.
Finding his way into the backfield. A CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit.
3rd down.
They could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. He's got a touchdown. Gerald Everett, a 24-yard
The
touchdown.
former Ram.
The Chargers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost.
And we got flagged.
Teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. And that flag accepted.
Of course.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
First down.
Here soon enough, whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Next, the receivers don't spread the defense out. They were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the
That's
defense.
pretty cool.
47 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. So from
2-minute warning.
now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll try the air now with Stafford.
He's gonna. Why didn't they intercept that?
But it's incomplete.
But that's good though.
Retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Caught.
Snap complete to Cup. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Really
I
nice
was
gain
trying to
to
hit
try
that
to
bitch,
get
but
that
I'm mad
yard.
about that. I was sorry about that
Nice
bitch.
answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They'll run on first down with Akers.
2 touchdowns for Cam Akers.
Touchdown Rams. Cam Akers.
Second tonight.
Second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Rams have moved out in front. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
They're certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense plays they can stop it. That's what I would call it.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback. L.A. set to take over again on offense. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Herbert off of play action.
Fake, nice fake handoff though.
There, complete. And he's going to get a good gain of
Good.
9 here up to the 34.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Pressure did not force a pick.
Running back right side, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield, but as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free.
Intercepted!
It's intercepted.
Jalen Ramsey again.
Jalen Ramsey, and the Rams are going to take possession of the football. And
The
not
pick.
the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
Stafford going to give this to Akers. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Okay, end the first quarter.
Second quarter. As they've got it 2nd and 7.
Now let's try this again.
Go again here with Akers. And brought down.
Oh man, you just got dogpiled.
72 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Oh,
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out in the slot, you often hear
Yes!
coaches talk about
It's
how
caught.
great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
let's go.
They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. A give up the middle to Akers. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Stafford.
Oh, looks like a field goal. Look.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now drive
at least the field goal is
And
good.
Gay knocks this one through.
But that's like half a touchdown.
17-7. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
After the made field goal, Gay back out there to kick it off. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out. L.A. readies for its next possession. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Second down.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing there.
Third down.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Escaping the pressure right.
Catcher did not force a pick.
So after 3 drives and 3 touchdowns combined between these two clubs, finally we get a defensive stop.
Yes, and welcome to the party, defensive players, and glad to have you because for a while there, it almost felt like it was 11 going downfield on air. Okay, so to be able
Let's
to
see
have
if we can
someone
do a
go
Devin.
make a
Nope,
stop.
no Devin Hester.
Now we got a football game going.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Rams will go on offense here with the 1st and 10. The offense trots back out, ready for this next drive. And there's the running back, Cam Akers. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many
He
yards
still
I
kept
had.
it.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 94 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium.
Got it.
He is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays. Now, how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
2nd down, they'll go with Akers again. And he's got some space here.
Oh man, that's too cool.
Gets to the 10. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved.
Move those chains. Body 2 defenders. Oh.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll run a draw now with Akers. And a nice pickup there.
Okay, 2-minute warning.
And that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning. On 2nd and a yard.
Touchdown, Cooper Kupp.
That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, if you have him, you use him. because he's the guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Gay is on for the point after. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it ends with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field.
Second down.
They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Herbert.
And it's not third down.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
And he just threw that dime. That was pretty awesome.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. It's a gain of 34.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And
broken up.
Pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. Flush to his right.
Sacked by Bobby Wagner.
Great coverage downfield. Now another timeout called for by the
If only that Trader didn't go back to the Seahawks.
Just under 50 seconds remaining in half.
3rd down.
7th play in this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Herbert.
Interception.
3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Rams will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ballgame.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
On 1st down, Stafford here. They'll get this.
It's a catch.
Complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 23 yards, the final tally.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage.
Broken up.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much.
The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. This taken in at the goal line.
Not a Devin Hester.
And we're going to look at Cooper Kupp as the Rams offense gets ready to take over possession. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Broken up.
3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Here's Riley Dixon now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Oh, look at the juke. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at the 34. He'll hand off here to Eckler. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Herbert, and his pass is intercepted.
Troy Hill interception.
Troy Hill picks it, and the Rams are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
2nd down, they'll go with Akers again.
Oh!
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st.
Oh, overthrown.
Misses the target, incomplete.
He certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Herbert now.
Sacked again.
Receiver, and he's brought down. Bobby Wagner able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the 1st at about the 21. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about.
All right, so we get the ball back.
As he gets this one away. On the return is Powell. Oh, what a move. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you can tend to play the field position game.
You are to an extent,
yes,
especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself. I'll tell you what, a lot of these mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On the give, this is Akers. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
2nd down, they'll go with Akers again. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. And even 150 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming out, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
And broken up.
There's a 2nd down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play.
Broken up again.
Without a penalty.
You cut.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
And it's gonna
And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed
no,
it short.
just doink.
No good.
Didn't doink.
Stay put at 17.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
This, it wasn't a double doink. Sorry, Bears fans, if you're watching this.
This has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them...
Interception number... Oh.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Rams are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Well, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down.
Oh, I handed it off. I forgot.
Do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 on the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter. On 3rd down, here's a run by Akers. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down LA. Going right back to Akers. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
Go.
Shotgun, here's a give to Akers. A big Sebastian Joseph Day there on the stop. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Stafford now to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
That's not a touch pass. A touch pass. The touchdown pass.
We know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. And he comes back with one complete.
1 yard line. But don't do what Seattle did.
6 points. And looking to put this his game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it, as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out. That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play.
Touchdown, Cooper Kupp.
Touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. That's just how they do it up, CD. His first read was there.
But that lead can still be blown. I'm still worried about that.
Excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, gotta give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 24. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
Yeah, absolutely right.
Oh, fumble, and he got recovered.
Outweighs it, able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Now let's see if we can get a safety or a...
Back to throw here, Herbert.
And they still managed to get it. That's pretty cool.
33 yards that time. Herbert. He's going to let it go again. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul. Roughing the tackle. Defense.
Well, that's not one you see very often on Aaron Donald because we know he's not trying to do anything intentional, but that time, just a little too late for the officials' liking.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way.
Interception numbers, sir.
Another interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Rams force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. And we now have a new single-game interception king. A record-breaking 5th pick there.
If that's not the true definition of a ball hawk, I don't know what is. That is absolutely phenomenal. What comes to mind quickly, partner, is one of the more recent ones to get to 4. D'Angelo Hall, a terrific player in his own right, but in this case, 5.
All right. 2-minute warning.
Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Off of play action. Here's Stafford.
Probably the only sack of the game.
Gets in that time
And I could have scored another touchdown and pet.
Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on to
Bradley. put him on their coach on the hot seat.
And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
He's going to let it fly.
Broken up.
Incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen.
I'm the only cat.
Going to signal for the first of their timeouts. As the clock
Oh yeah,
shows
sorry my
15
roommate's playing loud music again. He does this all the time.
The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. Back to throw. Herbert. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Here's Powell on the return. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
And Linda.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. On the handoff, it's Akers. And he'll take this up over the 40 around the 41. Now a run with Akers.
And we win! Let's go!
So the LA Rams with a victory here. And it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but 2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
Your coach is on the hot seat.
And if you throw a shootout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you said baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time, and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that, and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
Well, thank you guys for watching this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And until then, I'll see you then.